Hey, this is Lana the Painting Medium. I'm here to bring you your Virgo Libra reading for June of 2020. Please hit like and subscribe for a chance to win a free reading or hypnosis. I am a certified hypnotist. I'm certified in lots of stuff. I also speak 3 languages. Yeah, so hopefully I've been blessed with the ability to go get an education, even though I have lots of student loans. But anyway, please visit enchantedsky.com. You can book my readings on there, pay through PayPal. Right now, I'm half off in May. In the month of May, I will be a quarter off. But I arranged it so you can ask me one question, so it's pretty cheap. So I usually book solid. I have a little bit of time right now. I have a little bit of a lull. It goes in spurts. And all of a sudden, I got like 18 readings, and then I got to like space them out a little. So, you can visit thewisewomансage.com. That's my blog page. I try to put something, I've been trying to put something once a week, but it's like once a month right now. I'm just so busy. I am still teaching online to a bunch of very noisy, like 100, I see the whole building because I'm an art teacher. So I'm seeing 550 kids and I try putting like more than like 20 kids online and they're all trying to talk at once. There's got to be a solution to Zoom because I don't like how it does it. You have to be able to mute people. I don't know. Anyway, you can also visit my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. My Twitter and Insta have kind of like been left behind a little because I'm just not into those as much. I'm going to start amping up Instagram here real soon. I'm pretty techno savvy, so I have to. And if you're having trouble booking an appointment, when you go onto my Facebook page, Lana the Painting Medium, it should be the Comedian Medium soon. Been waiting like a year. It says book now, and it'll open up my page, and then you can just tell me, and then I get an email when you want to have a reading, and I've got all the times I normally am on there. If there's a time you need and you can't get me because you're like maybe in Australia, because I'm doing a lot of Australian readings, email me. I'll figure something out with you. Okay? All right? So let's get on with this. Oh, there's that King of Cups again. My Virgo, my last Leo Virgo had a King of Cups also. So it can also mean spiritual healing, by the way. I should have mentioned that to a couple of people. So, okay. So in the past, you were waiting. You were waiting to come out of this. Now, I know it's end of May, beginning of June. And but there was victory. There was the start of victory. Now, this is the May pole. I find that interesting that this would have been coming out of May, and that's the May pole. But you're on your way to victory. But there was a lot of confusion and some stuff that had been hidden, that had been revealed. Now, this is also a Cancer card. See the little Cancer guy? So it's a water sign. So there's confusion, emotion, Some people might have been in the doctors, but this could also be you. Having all the tools that you needed, you're just kind of sitting on it as you're waiting for things to loosen up, to let go. My prediction is still what I said on my Facebook. If you go through my Facebook page, you will see all kinds of predictions that I make. I'm actually being encouraged by a few of my followers to write a book of predictions into the future because I'm channeling. It's not me. I'm just repeating. And so far I haven't missed anything but one thing. Maybe I'm off by the year. I don't know. But anyway, it was a prediction of a famous person that would finally pass away. And I'm off. I said last year at a certain time, and it did not happen. Other than that, I am 199. You can't be 100% accurate, but I am probably, I guess maybe 90. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is not me. So, and I don't feel like I'm better than anybody else. There's a lot of other people making predictions. So, that's where I'm at with it. So anyway, so now you're coming into June, and there's some stuff that's hidden. There's some spirituality going on too. You haven't had some stuff revealed to you. Okay? When I see this card, some people say, oh, this is a spiritual card, and you're looking for spirituality, you're doing reflection. It's for me personally, there's something hidden. Now, at one time when I was reading cards, if I saw this that said stop reading, don't read anymore, because they don't want you to know. But for me, I have found that that is true, that there is something very hidden that has not been revealed to you. For bad or for good, it's been a protection, okay? Now, coming into June, you've been holding tight onto that money. You've been waiting to go back to work. You must have most of you must have a fairly typical job, 9 to 5 or something, because this can be religious. These are how do I explain this? This card is terms of the status quo, the 9 to 5 job, the traditional religion, the traditional marriage, the traditional, it's not thinking out of the box, you're inside the box. And that's usually, maybe you're waiting to go back to work and waiting for them to say that because you right now are following the rules. It's all that's basically about is about rule following. Now, you got a King of Wands mixed up in here. And a King of Wands is a very dynamic, it's a fire sign. So it's a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And this person could be a boss. This person could be even a leader, because see how it sits with the leadership. So it could even be, they're deciding what's going on. They're kind of calling the shots right now a little bit. So, yeah. Now, the Hermit means that you are doing some soul searching also. You're doing some soul searching, maybe, wanting to go back to, I don't know. It feels like there's some people that are having a little bit of financial issue. But I want to tell you something about this card. You're doing soul searching, maybe trying to figure out how to make up that little bit of money that you need to. Or maybe it's somebody, like maybe this King of Wands is like completely dominating you and you're just unhappy. But this card is all self-imposed. I want to tell you that right now. This is all in your head. This isn't, you're worrying for no reason. And I know that this is true because I'm going to tell you in a minute, there's another card that goes with it, means the same thing. All right. So now the King of Cups is a water sign. Now this could be a water sign that's involved in your life. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This also can mean spiritual healing. This can be, if this is about health, this is physical healing. So if you had been down in the blues, you'd been down and out, you'd been depressed, you had been sick, you are healing yourself. So it can be mean two things. Okay. So now, look at that. Best card of the deck, guys. That's the happy family. Things are going to work out. Things are going to be okay. Okay? Now, the overall theme of this, which I find is interesting, though, is you're just worrying. Quit worrying so much. All right? I'm a hypocrite. I'm a worrywart. Okay. Because look at, these two cards mean this. Now, these are the overall themes. You've been wounded and you're trying to recoup yourself, okay? But these two cards mean the same thing, basically. Now, this means you're down and out financially. You could be sick. You could be under the weather. But mostly what I find with these two cards is that it's all in your head. That it doesn't really usually manifest. 99.9% of the time, it doesn't really manifest, and you're worrying for no reason. So I guess think about how much energy you're putting towards worrying when you could be putting that towards positive energy to make changes in your life. Because look at the month of June is your happy family. So you're going to be seeing your family again. You're going to be meeting with your family. You're going to be meeting with your friends. Your friends are family. You're going to be joyous. It's coming. It's coming this month. Okay? But what do you need to quit worrying about? Because it seems to me like, and this can be a financial hardship that you're worrying about needlessly. I just find that the more than often that this just doesn't manifest, okay? Sometimes it can be like maybe you've hurt yourself and you've been a little bit sick, or maybe you're a little short in money, but you're worrying way too much about it. It's not as bad as you think, all right? This is you're guarded and you're wounded and you're trying to recover, okay? So maybe recovering your losses after being in lockdown for a couple of months, you know. You're worrying too much. You're making yourself sick about it. This card is the sign of worrying, stress that can make you sick. So you're up at night, can't even sleep. Okay? And I'm just repeating what I'm being told and what they're, you know, I'm trying to be real because you know what? I'm a hypocrite because I'm going to tell you, I see that card for me pops up quite a bit. I try really hard not to worry. But I understand it's almost for some of us, it's genetic. I know it's genetic for me. I have Hashimoto's. Us people with Hashimoto's, it's part of the anxiety part of our thyroid not quite working right. Okay, so I get it. All right. So you had planned everything. So, oh my God, you had patience and planning. You've been patient as you sat thinking, oh, when I go back to work or what am I going to get my business started again? What am I going to do here? But at the same point, I know you needed that rest and that rejuvenation because now you can think. Okay. And I know some of you guys are just worried into a tizzy because you couldn't pay your bills. You couldn't even have food. I know that I've been donating money to people that I know businesses have been closed. But I also know that May 1st that they were opening. And I did predict that, by the way. I predicted last week of April, first week of May, things would start to open. So, but you're at the same point, you want to move on. Now, you're going to have a challenge and an obstacle, but you're going to be able to meet them. Okay? You're going to meet all of this. Don't worry about it. You're moving on. You're moving up. You're taking a good hard look because you've been able to rest and rejuvenate. And did you notice that during this time that everything's been so quiet and just you've been sequestered, the dreams are more vivid, they're more clear, the messages. And if they're not, they haven't been coming clear to you, when you go to sleep at night, ask God to help let you remember your dreams. You might be blocking them. This might be the chance of your lifetime to make the changes you need to be happy. This is the year of karma. It is a 4. 4 is a karmic number. If you've been a good person and you've been kind and considerate and you've always been crapped on, this is your year to get even, to get your karma. You will be rewarded for the good things that you're doing. Just remember that, okay? Now, there's something that's not quite been revealed to you too, that they're telling you to watch out for a little bit. I want to say something might be, you're doing some soul searching. Be careful what you do, because there might be somebody out there that's not being a little bit envious of you. Maybe you're going to go ahead and maybe, like I said, you're soul searching. Look at your soul searching. And maybe, just maybe, they're envious because you're going to be happy. And now, like I said, this could be a real person. This could be you healing spiritually, healing. This could represent healing after an illness. I mean, you could be, you know what I'm saying? But there's material harvest coming. There is a material harvest coming. Now, we all know harvest is you don't get that money right then and there. It might take you a month or two to get yourself back, but you're going to be okay. Don't worry. You're worrying yourself and making yourself ill. Okay? Don't do that. And I know that sounds mean. See if you can block things. I know that when I start having an anxiety attack, and my anxiety attacks come from hormonal stuff. And I'm not even worried about anything. It just comes on. I physically tell myself to stop it, stop shaking inside, stop. And your mind is so powerful that I'm able to do that. See if that can help you and to keep going on your path. Okay. Like I said, I'm writing a book on some of this because I've been through a lot. I understand I'm an empath for a reason. Because of some of the trauma I've had to deal with. I guess God has put that in my way to keep me humble because I've been through some real garbage. So with that said, blessings to you. I'm going to be bringing your readings to you, and I'm only doing now cusp general readings. The other readings are going to be like love will just be standard. So it'll be just Aquarius, just Sagittarius, okay? Because I'm getting more and more people requesting them, okay? Blessings, and I will see you in about a week.